Friday night baseball now from Park here in Boston. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's been throwing the ball really well his last 3 outings. In the last 3 outings, he's allowing just less than a base runner an inning. When you do that, you're going to win games, and that's the key to his success in the last 3 games so far.
Digging in, Matt Duffy, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Matt Duffy.
Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this is a hitter's ballpark. I mean, you hit the ground ball, it's going to go through because the infield is fast, but it's the ball up in the zone. If you touch it, it's going to carry. So why not be aggressive? Look for that ball up and let it fly.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers, 27 driven in. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 4th, third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for
it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, and even 10 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Tapper up the line. Up with it is Longoria. And a good throw gets him one gone. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Hit hard toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's Mookie Betts. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. Ball one.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First pitch on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 0 for 5. Odorizzi comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson's there, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Steven Souza, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Steven Souza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the third baseman, Jake Lamb. Now, they put him in the outfield every now and then, but he's primarily a third baseman. I think he surprised a lot of people coming out of the University of Washington. They didn't think he was going to have this kind of power. He's not only got power, he's got good range defensively as well.
First baseman number 7, Logan Morrison.
Stepping up now, Logan Morrison. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front. Now the 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Ricky Weeks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Castillo racing back, and it's off the green monster. Morrison rounds third and is digging for the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in now, Kurt Casale, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first home run of the season, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Matt Duffy is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Tampa Bay. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Hanley Ramirez. And being a right-handed hitter, it's not altogether shocking to see he's a better hitter here at Fenway Park than he is away from home. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
The 0-2 delivery. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Another 0-2 home. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The next 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Casale gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Ramirez is retired, 2 down now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Grounded to the right. Morrison is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-0. Things up where we left off. Brad Miller. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Miller.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
A leadoff base hit, that's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the 3rd inning. He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling and pitching out of the stretch. Hasn't looked comfortable. This could be a short game for him.
Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman, number 3.
Digging in for his
Longoria.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Miller rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score the runner from second. Dickerson is on his way home, and not in time as the second run scores.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And Soto can't hang on as it gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as he grounds one briskly to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Riding in once again, Ricky Weeks, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a swing and a miss, so Weeks is in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. From the belt, the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
That's
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Stephen Wright is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And he's short-armed to throw a bit as it skips past him at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
3 runs already home here. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Rays are in front, 7-0. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Soto as he falls behind now, down 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And Soto swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim to make 1 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Rusney Castillo. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 0 for 5. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Number 15, Justin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And this one's in the dirt. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, now he's 0-2 after that off-balance swing. And sitting on the on-deck circle, there's no way he was thinking about this will be my approach. Let me swing and fall down.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
First pitch of the at-bat. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit.
Up next for the
Look,
Red Sox,
it's still early.
right
I know they're
fielder,
down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Here's Mookie Betts as he rips it on the ground to second. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Casale. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard towards center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Brad Miller.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He's singled and 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, but they're still in control. 7-0. Ready for a Jake Lamb. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Jake Lamb.
A little roller toward the hole. Morrison has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out.
A designated hitter.
Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Casale recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Rays 7 and the Red Sox nothing. And here is Evan Longoria. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. And a knuckleball too low apparently.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot for Evan Longoria. Career number 247 as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, Steven Souza. As you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Colby Rasmus comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Logan Morrison. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Lamb will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Rays on the home run by Longoria. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Rays 8 and the Red Sox nothing. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he takes on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now.
Giovanni.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Soto swings and misses that time, as he's a strikeout victim to make one away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Rusney Castillo. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. After it is Souza. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first, as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Third baseman,
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Odorizzi comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. 1 run is scored.
I'll tell you what, that was so pretty. The left-handed hitter, when he takes the ball the other way for the base hit, head down, stayed with that pitch the whole way, and just drove it to left field. It was beautiful.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another. Ricky Weeks, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Ricky Weeks.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher, Kurt Caselli.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kurt Caselli. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either. Standing in now, Matt Duffy.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
In now, Brad Miller. As he can't get a barrel on the knuckleball that time, it's strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And this will be fouled away. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Rays strand just the one. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Hanley Ramirez.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Morrison. Did he scoop it? He did. A nice play by the converted outfielder, and they get the out.
It's Moreland.
So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
And that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. Now that's a gold glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There was a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Soft liner to the left side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's one of those you're talking to. It. Sit down ball, sit down ball. You're watching it all the way to left field, watching the left fielder not get a good break. Thank you.
Into the box now, Rusney Castillo. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox leave one. Still 8-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Striding in once again.
Leading off for the Rays, the left fielder, number 10.
Tyler Thornburg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
In there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. The 0-2 home. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Souza.
Digging in once again, Steven Souza. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Down in order go the Rays. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Dustin Pedroia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and there's his first base hit in this one. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Well, here they go again, another base hit. This one leading off the inning here late in the game. But they put together some base hits, but haven't been able to get that big hit to drive in the run.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. Aboard at first is Pedroia here with nobody out. This one's down to third. Longoria's got it. One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Right fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. When we return, we'll see. And there is Colby Rasmus now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Colby Rasmus.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Fouled back. Here's the 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Logan Morrison stands in as he looks at a called strike. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ball game. Squared that one up just a little late. And he got him. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Jake Lamb stands. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
You can't help but feel good about yourself when you make a hitter look like that. That swing was heinous.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Lamb is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Pulled toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for some of the hustle and bustle from historic Boston, Mass, as we're set for the remainder of this one from Fenway. Digging in to try it again, Kurt Casale. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Duffy goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And he misses there. 1-2.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Brad Boxberger comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Brad Boxberger.
Ready once again, Giovanni Soto. He'll be the one to start things out against Boxberger, who tries to close the door in this one.
Giovanni Soto.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One and one. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Souza sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The second baseman, number 15.
Red Sox down to their final out now. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Dustin Pedroia. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
Eight to 2 tonight's final. Jake Odorizzi earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Chris Sale allowed 7 earned runs to